as a town center, that it will ever reach that density, or that anyone will ever build that density. So the town may never need any system.
That's why this is basically a feasibility study.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole bunch of what ifs in this study.
What ifs? Well, how are you feeling about it?
I think I agree with you. I mean, I can't see the chance that we would lose this by not extending it. We may not even use it. So what's, to me, and if you're talking about a 5%, I don't, not, in the whole scheme of things, it doesn't seem like a lot.
All right.
Plus, the county was willing to do it that way.
In the county,
And that's where
right.
the
That's good.
wastewater people were willing to do it
Yeah.
that way, and that's the conduit for the money.
So
So
the chance
I
to
would
lose
be
it,
in
I think,
favor of
is-
it.
It's not
All right.
a chance to take.
So I put that we vote on extending the water and wastewater feasibility study contract,
Contingent on...
Adoption by the county.
On adoption by
Get the
by
information and then you guys
Yeah.
decide.
I'll second that motion.
All right, all those in favor? Okay. I just want to remind everybody that in July we will have the state retirement resolution. You had in your boxes copies of the time logs, time and work logs from the 2 town hall employees.
Yeah.
So be able to take a look at them. We can discuss it individually. If you have any thoughts before the workshop, but we certainly can discuss it, and we need to set hours. You know, every position has to have an hour.
We got the sample resolution the last time, right?
Yes, you have it. You do have it. If you can't find it, call me, and I'll get you another copy. But we have to look at the hours and set for each position the official daily hours. All right. We have a general fund budget resolution. If there are no comments or no questions, what is the number of it, Rita?
17,
Okay.
I think.
All right. Make a motion that we pass budget resolution number 17 of 2010. All those in favor?
This has to be by roll call.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Mark D'Agostino.
Yes.
Thomas Dewhurst is absent. Christopher Flynn.
Yes.
Johanna Schaefer.
Yes.
Virginia Stern.
Yes. All right, and there's only one thing under other that I have that I received. I put in your boxes chemical bids for the rec. The least expensive one was from Duso Chemical for $1.10 a gallon. You've seen them, Mark?
I did see him. I don't have him here.
Or do you want to look at mine just to see it?
Yeah, I did see him.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, sorry. Lowest bidder.
So we'll just vote to accept the lowest bid. It's all the same chemicals. All right, so I make a motion that we accept the bid for the rec chlorine bids for summer of 2010 from Duso Chemical at $1.10 a gallon.
Second.
All those in favor? Okay. Anything else to bring up? All right, privilege of the floor. Okay. And we have a county legislature report, and we actually have a county legislator here. He didn't give up on us tonight?
No, I stayed for we had our committee day today, started at 3 o'clock, and our board meeting's on Monday, so I can give you an idea of what's on our agenda, and then, guess on what will pass. We had 3 bond resolutions that were submitted this month, and with bond resolutions, it's kind of it can be controversial because you're spending money, you're borrowing money that has a debt service, but usually it's for projects that should get done, so you're always kind of weighing them. Of the 3 bonds, if we had passed all 3 of them, without looking at the current budget, projecting what it would be, without raising property taxes, it was looking like we'd have to either eliminate 7 positions or cut programs looking in December. So of those 3 bonds, one of those we did not have enough support and extinguished, and that one was to purchase 5 generators for the county. After the storms that the Southern Dutchess lost a lot of power, the idea was create 5 generators, and we kind of said, well, that's an if, we hope it never comes to it, but we said, look, we can't see borrowing the money. Of the 2 remaining bonds, one of them passed the committee today unanimously, so probably will go forward. And that bond is the most expensive of the 3. That includes projects to repair a roof at the sheriff's office, repair a roof at the Loop bus terminal and hauling, as well as fire prevention service for 3 buildings, Home and Farm Center in Millbrook, building in Bowdoin Park, and also the DSS in Poughkeepsie Department of Social Services. And that would be, so if there is a fire, it would go, the signal would go to 911 or wherever, rather than just smoke detectors. The other bond resolution that's out there, which was divided tonight, was a highway vehicle bond. It includes 3 snow plows, which was not controversial, and then 3 vehicles to transport employees to go work on bridges and roads. So that one's fate is unclear. Bond resolutions need 17 votes to pass. That's 2/3. So it needs a substantial amount of the legislature. That one I would probably be voting for. I think that our roads are one of the areas that we really depend upon the county for. A lot of the bridges are not being kept up with. The one out in Dover has been closed. So I think it's very important, and then obviously the snow plows, that we maintain that. So those are the bonds that we're looking at. There's also an issue, Dutchess County Rail Trail, Stage 4, is ready to go forward. And with that, all the various projects have to be in line, and one that's being held up was over a parking lot that the county had expected to have set up in Wappingers and Dygel Road for 30 state parking spaces. The issue is the landowner's on private land, and the landowner does not want to work with the county, so the resolution is eminent domain to condemn the property. There's mixed feelings. I've looked at it that it's legitimate use, it's public use. They've offered fair market value, just compensation, but at the same time, we still have this idea of property rights, and if the owner doesn't want to sell, he doesn't want to sell, and so I'm leaning towards voting against the eminent domain. As of tonight's the committee day, there was only in the committee there was 9 legislators. I was not in that committee, but 2 of them voted no, the rest voted yes. So it sounds like that'll probably go forward. It is, I kind of agree. I brought up and said, here we are on Market Street. Next door was the courthouse where the Constitution was ratified and it was